What's the weirdest thing that's happened in the middle of a game
The weirdest.
in your whole career?
Last season, when I was at Barca, we had a Champions League game in Porto. And we were leading 1-0. Everything was good, everything was going well. We were playing quite decent, and second half, around 60 minutes, we started to suffer. And we were like, the opponent was so much better, and it felt like the opponent has like at least one player more on the pitch, and I was like, what is going on here, from suddenly it changed, and this was going on for like 10 minutes until I found out, like, after that period that we suffered, was over, I found out that one player of our team has just left the pitch and went to the toilet. And they didn't replace him. Like, the coaching staff waited to replace him, to do a substitution, because it was Lamine. And he was last season very important for us. And they didn't know, like, when is he coming back? Should we take him off or should we put someone else in it? And they waited and waited and waited. And at one point when I found out, I was like, guys, what's going on? Like, we are playing one man less. Like, you don't want to substitute? And then at the end they had to, because he didn't come back anymore out of the dressing room. I don't know actually if people really, if the people found out what happened, that game. I don't think it became a big story, to be honest with you.
No, probably had some beans the previous evening.
But after the game, we were sitting in the dressing room and I remember I was looking to Marc-André ter Stegen and I was like, what the hell was going on? Like, first of all, he's just running out of the pitch. But then on top of that, they don't do a substitution. No one knows, like, when is he going to come back, And we won the game. So afterwards, we could laugh about it. But I remember suffering, and I was like, how did that happen? How did the whole game change suddenly, where we were controlling the game and we just lost sight of it. And afterwards, it was clear why, because we played one less man for a short amount of time. But yeah, afterwards, and still now, it's actually a good story.
Did Lamine talk about his previous day's food?
Food? No, he didn't say anything, no. Okay. I don't know what happened. Actually, I have no idea. I didn't ask also. After we won the game, I didn't want to know also anymore. So I just forgot it.